You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Hi, everybody. In general, this is usually Jena's show, but Jena is out, and I'm taking over for today, and I'm going to really make your brain explode for the deals I'm going to give you on all this amazing SourcePoint stuff. Most of it is directly from Garrett Gunn's personal collection. It's actually marked that way from CGC, or is from exclusives from shows like San Diego Comic-Con or New York Comic-Con, or are just rare ones that they send directly to me that I don't even know if they put out anywhere. So if you love people like Garrett Gunn, Dr. Christy Blanche, Kit Wallace, who else is represented here? Bob Sally. Only when you need to know names do you forget them. I got all the cool ones. All right, everybody, I'll see you guys right after this word, and we'll get going and blow this out. Time to have some fun with SourcePoint Press goodies. I know you guys have seen a lot of them come onto the show and get some interview time with me on Talking Shop or just in other shows. Very popular group of guys and gals. I'm going to get myself so I can see y'all talking over here and look at the comments. If you're in the room, hello and welcome. I'm Miss Jen. Normally it is Jena, and she does some crazy stuff. Jay, I don't remember if you had trivia questions with you or not. I mentioned it. So
yes, I have about 15.
About 15. Okay, so I'll paste that out. And I guess we could have start with one. Why not? Okay, so SourcePoint Press, just as a overview, is one of those great companies like Scout or Aftershock that kind of trace their roots back to Caliber Press and Gary Reed, who was an amazing human being that's really kind of raised up a bunch of people. Yeah, crazy stuff is putting it mildly. You got it. And just so that you know, all my loyal watchers, today really is the day to buy these from me, because I'm going to do crazy stuff like halfsies on really rare things that sometimes they only give me. So send out your shares to people you think might be interested in some of the best indie stuff on the planet. So, all right, we're going to start out with our first trivia question that Jay's got all lined up for us.
Now, here's a little side note. These are all from Google. So if they're wrong, feel free to correct.
Blame the Googles.
Blame the Google. Question number 1. When did SourcePoint Press start?
Can I play this game? I can only do educated guesses. I don't know any answers, so
Yeah,
let everybody else guess first, and then I'll put my guess out there. Because I know when a lot of the other companies that were born about the same time were born, so I'm going to give a guess. So you guys throw out what dates do you guys think? When was SourcePoint Press founded? Some of their head guys are Josh Warner and Travis. Boy, isn't that funny when you forget people's last names? Travis McIntyre. Hey, Jenna saying hi from the Perkins the Lots. Our love to you, Jenna. On their grande opening, that's right. You know the answers you can't play. Okay. No one's put down a single date, which is hilarious. 1830. I love it. Noise Wrangler is going to throw out a time before comics were printed. Perfect. All right, I'm going to throw my date out there. I'm going to say they were conceived in we'll do 2016. That's going to be I'm going to put mine in there. I'll type it. I'll type it to be official. I think people think a lot of these companies were born earlier than they were. I think that's. I'm probably going to be this closest, not going over. Under for Steve. Edward, are you going to put one in there?
I give you a hint. It's between those two dates.
It's between those two dates. Okay, there you go. All right. And then Jay, if you can keep track, because I don't have a helper today, so I won't be able to keep points. All right, Edward's going to do the 2017. This is going to probably make him a winner on this. All right, what is the answer?
The answer is 2012.
2012. Oh, I like really blew by that time. They're from Saginaw, Michigan. Yep. And I think they just moved their headquarters. And so I think it's a pretty fancy place. All right, let's get after this crazy stuff. Do you guys want to do, you guys tell me, you guys want to do slabs first or super rare stuff or just run-of-the-mill? I got 2 series down here that is run-of-the-mill series for fun to read. Here, I'm going to start with this super fancy thing because this is the first time I've ever think that I've seen these happen. So this is from New York Comic Con, year before last. This is an awesome series that Josh Warner did called The Winchester Mystery House. And this was the book that came out before the regular series. This is the New York Comic Con. So 2021, New York Comic Con. And they made these awesome pins, which match the pin that Mrs. Winchester wore. So it's actually based on her thingy. So it's got a double pin back on it. And it's got a value of $40. And I'm going to do this one copy for $20. And it comes with a pin. So now you can see how crazy this is going to be. Half-seas sale just for y'all. I found my marker too. So based on the actual Winchester Mystery House. Oh, that's a really good question, Edward. So he actually got invited to the Winchester Mystery House and got a personal tour and had access to all of their documentation and got to talk to a lot of their longtime, the people that do the guides, the tour guiding. And so he knew a lot of inside information. And this is kind of like from the point of view of Sarah Winchester. Aw, snap, half-seas, yes. I only have 1 copy. 1 copy for the sale. Some of y'all might have one of these already from back when we sold them for full price when it was brand new. So yeah, it's so for people that don't know about the Winchester Mystery House, Sarah, after her husband died, had kind of like talked to some spiritualists about his passing and somehow was led to believe, or maybe she just thought about it herself, that because their fortune was made on the guns themselves and that those guns killed a lot of people, that she was worried that the spirits of the undead, the people that died from, the Winchester, would come looking for her. So she believed that if she kept on building on the house 24 hours a day, that the spirits could never really figure things out. It would all be confusing to them. So there's doors that go to nowhere and stairwells that go into walls and all that kind of stuff. So that gives you kind of a feel for her. But she was terribly smart, incredibly smart. All right, next awesome half price craziness and boo ghosties. I don't know. I was there. I was actually pregnant when I went to go visit, and I was fine on the rest of the tour. But when I went to the seance room, I had to sit down because I felt really wrong there. That room specifically felt wrong. It had bad energy in my experience. And this one is one you've probably never even heard of. They haven't put it out yet. I don't think it's a series. This one is The Adventures of Blind Justice and Friends. This is another Garrett Gunn goodie. This is the zero issue from C2E2. And it was only given to the Blind Justice fan club. That one is $25 books, so I will sell it for $13, and I only have available 4 copies of this C2E2 half price Blind Justice. You probably never got to read it, and this might be your one chance to. Did Stephen King also do a book about that? I don't remember. I remember him doing a bunch of stuff about, like he did it about the haunted room at the Colorado hotel. And there was a movie that was made about it. I think it was called 1314 or something. I think that's the room number. All right. Now this one is, okay, this one's easy. Okay. This is Christmas Caroline. This is the Ashcan preview that they did. This series is slated to come out once a year, so they just put it out at Christmas, and it is mostly a horror title. It's definitely... All right, you're welcome, Jenna. So, Rose Red is... Oh, we'll see. I got to go read it then. So this one is definitely horror. She is a tough elf, and is a lot of blood and gore, and it's exactly what you expect from Garrett Gunn and Kit Wallace. And this preview is normally a $5 book. You can get it for $2.50. $2.50. This is probably one of my favorite things that's on the board. So this is a great series called Cold Dead Hands. Cold Dead Hands. Christmas Caroline. I got yours. And weird for $2.50. You get to read an awesome preview book. Fairly rare. Put that there. I'll remember that. Sure. Your pile. Okay. And Force Fates. Gotcha. You know what's so crazy is that they actually you get the special, they used to have these as part of a release that they would only send to stores that were signed up for their Ashcan program. So those are those special ones because they come with a special newsletter. So those aren't available from regular comic book shops that weren't signed up for that program. All right, so this is Cold Dead Hands. From what I understand, Cold Dead Hands has been... Can I say this? I don't know. This is a pointy book. I'll say it's a pointy book. If you guys don't know what that means, you can ask somebody that's in the chat and they'll tell you. Type it in because I can't say it out loud. All right, so this is a 3-issue series about this kid, Kit, who comes across and attaches to his body these super skilled assassin hands. He himself is not an assassin, but he definitely needs them for this adventure. So these are actually a very special release of 3 covers that was only available from the creator directly. So there's number 1. It's him trying to eat cereal while he's got a gross dead hand on. Then that is number 2. There he is without his hands on. He's washing them in the washer. Okay, thanks, Will. And here he is. He's asleep on the bed. He's got money. He's got money. Thank you, Alex Monick. Thank you. So these I got directly from either Alex or I got them directly from Garrett. But they're exceptionally rare sets. So the set is a $60 set that I'm going to do for $30. So giving them away to you guys because I love y'all. And I've got quite a few sets, so I can get you guys squared away. These are so beautiful. I just thought it was very creative the way that they did it. Hence, pointy book. Hence, pointy book. So $30 gets you all 3 of those. By the way, if you go and look at eBay right now, you'll see all of these listed for twice as much. I pulled them straight from my eBay stuff. All right, these are just regular books. So I'm going to give you guys an opportunity just to read good things. Read good things. Okay, this is a series called Shelter Division, which if you look really carefully, you can see there's some other words that have been redacted. Yeah, I got all kinds of good boy. There's a bunch of slabs and then some very rare books right here. So this one is about a group of not human beings that were conscripted kind of to fight this mastermind that shows up, but then the script gets flipped on them. I think that they just end up having to be like their own thing. But anyway, they're supposed to be fighting the bad guy, but maybe the bad guy is being protected by the government more than they are. That's not cool. So this is Bob Sally. I will sell you number ones for $2 so you can get reading it. You spent an insane amount. Well, I'm going to try to make it easy on you. I'm going to be easy on your pocketbook. I do also have number 2 and number 3. If you want to have those for $2 a piece also, if you just wanted to read. Shelter to Edward, I gotcha. There's Edward's pile. And all of these series have been around long enough that if you ended up wanting to have the whole series, I have it. Or if you wanted to have the graphic novel, I can have that. And yes, Good Boy has been traded. It has been, Will. And I think I should have a copy, even though I feel like we've sold a whole bunch recently. All right, it is time for our next trivia question.
All right. What is the name of Garrett Gunn's book that focuses on mythical military animals?
Mythical military animals. Let's see, is it right here on the wall somewhere to give you a hint? There is one right in the middle of the wall. Mythical military animals, some of which, I will give you a hint, eat crayons. Will has it as the warcorns. Unicorns that will totally stab you.
Completely correct.
Yes, and I love that Steve is dedicated to his guess of 1830. Eventually, it will be the right answer. We need to go figure out what would be the right thing to say that would be the right answer for. And Jay, since I'm not used to the hour format, do we just take a break in the middle?
We do one usually at 7:20 and 7:45.
Okay, well, that's perfect. We just got a winner on the question, so we'll take a break and we'll come right back.
Did you know that across America there are over 2, maybe even 3 live stream producers who can't even afford Mountain Dew? Take Brian here. Brian has gone 2 weeks without a sip of Red Bull. If it goes on much longer, he may take a shower and get a real job. Situations like this are as tragic as they are preventable. Join the experience on YouTube and gain access to special emojis and members-only streams. For less than a cup of coffee, you can keep socially awkward hermit people working from their parents' basements where they belong. Scan the QR code on the screen to join. You'll be glad you did. Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Did you know that every Experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
bad at it because I get focused on doing the selling part. But if you want to listen to some really great podcasts, William Holland, who's watching with us from Facebook, so you might not see him if you're watching from other platforms. He is awesome. Will, if you want to, you can post up a link to your things, and we'll make sure that we post that up for y'all, so people can find your good things. All right, I'm going to try to go faster because I realize I don't have enough time to do all this if I go really slow and tell you about every single book. This one I'm still going to tell you about. This is a book called Second Place. It is about an alien gym that sets up, and then sure enough, a competitor sets up right across the street. So this is them battling out for best gym or second place, as it looks out like here. There's two covers. This one's by Rob Guillory, #1, and I'll sell that to you for $2 so that you can read that. Or my other favorite, Jay Fosgate. If you're not following Jay Fosgate online, you absolutely should. There is that one. I'll sell you for $2. That's the B. I also have #2. That is Fosgate. And 3 Fosgate. Look at this. That is a foot. She is kissing a foot. So there you go. Those are all $2 a piece. Great reads. Great reads. Let's do Slabolas. I'm going to tell you right now, if there was ever going to be a great deal to pick up, it's the stuff from this stack. Franklin and Ghost was announced. It's in development from, I always forget this fellow's name. He is the guy with Sling Blade. It's going to come to me as soon as I stop thinking about it. But he has a production company, and it is in development. He's going to be one of the voices. And so
Billy Bob Thornton.
Thank you. It's like I always know it's 3 words, and I can't think of any of them. Billy Bob, amazing actor. So these are, thank you, Edward, you got it. You just dropped the Ben Dunn episode. So if you want to get into the weeds about a really awesome dude, it's part of 2 brothers that put together Antarctic Press, you can watch that. All right, here we go. This is Franklin and Ghost. This is issue 4 from this little short series that they put together. This is very important because it's the first appearance of Franklin's clone and Mr. Sir. It is a virgin cover and is signed. It is a signature series. It is from Garrett's personal collection. I bought it straight from him. This one is a $150 book, $150 book. I'm going to do for halfsies only during this show at $75. That one is cover done by, who does the art on this cover? Gerald Lewis. Got all the main characters on it. You like French fried taters? I like me some mustard. And this is that same book, but this is the homage cover for Franklin and Ghost. It has the same first appearances that are part of it. This is a 9/8. It is autographed and is from Garrett Gunn's personal collection, a $150 book for $75, only during this show only. Okay, this one is Franklin and Ghost Live Free or Fox Hard. This is #3 of the series. It's the first appearance of Tyron. Autographed. It is from his personal collection of books. It is a $100 book that you can buy for $50. And you can flip it whenever the show airs. Okay. And this is Franklin and Ghost Origins, #1. This is a Momoko virgin cover. This is a 9/8, straight from Garrett Gunn's personal collection. It's a $150 book for $75. I am super busy, but Will, I would love to come back on. Just know my days that I can come on are Thursdays and Fridays. Usually I'm free. Okay, this one is a book that is tied to that same universe. It's called DFN3. DFN3. It is a no-number book. It is the first appearance of DFN3. It is a hollow foil cover and is signed as a 9/8. 9/8, that's a $200 book for $100. Believe it or not, this is a book that Garrett often messages me and tries to buy back for me. And here is the same book, but this is a Mutants variant homage. It is signed on the back there for you, and it is also Garrett Gunn's personal books. $250 book for $125. What is our next trivia?
What book mixes a recovery journey with vampires?
A recovery journey with vampires. Recovery journey with vampires. There is also that book on this wall. Pretty sure. Okay, I'm going to keep going so I can try to make it through all of these goods. This is what I think that everyone should pop on. Look at that. Brandon Lex right on it. No heroin. Correct. All right, here you go. I have one copy of this. One copy of this. I don't have any hidden in the back room. I don't have any more after you buy this one. This is Good Boy. This is the 2021 Ash Can Edition, signed in pink. Signed in pink. It is Good Boy. No number. It's a $150 book for $75. Got one copy. And I've got Good Boy #1. This is the Francesco Francavilla variant. I remember Dr. Christie being so excited about having a Francavilla cover. This is the #1, signed in pink. Signed in pink. This one is the 9/8. It is a $150 book for $75 today during the show. Will, if you're following Garrett Gunn's page, you'll see that they are developing a video game. It is awesome. All right. And this killer series that they put together, this is, I mean, it literally says, from the personal collection of Garrett Gunn, Postmasters. This is the Ash Can edition. It is double signed by both him and Dr. Christie in gold. In gold. This one is an $80 book that you can buy for $40. $40. Mm-hmm. Think they're play testing it now. I have one copy of Christmas Caroline. This is the no number Ash Can edition. It's the same book as you guys bought as just regular singles. This one is double signed. Double signed. It is from the personal collection of Garrett Gunn. This one is an $80 slab for $40. My last slab. I wonder when these started being called slabs. Terror Sores. This is the Ash Can edition, signed by, just Garrett Gunn. I wasn't going to see if it was double signed, but there's Garrett Gunn. It's a 9/8, an $80 book for $40. All right, what's our next question?
Now, this one's a little tougher.
Uh-oh.
Name the 4 color fiends.
Who are the members of the 4 Color Fiends? So that's the name of the sub company that most of these books are written under. Let's see if you guys can get them. I'd be happy if you guys could get a couple of them. While you guys are typing those in, here is a New York Comic Con exclusive. There's a foil part there to the words. You can see it. This is Okratron, Wrath of Sawbot. This is by Sabat, Gunn, Blanche, Wallace, and Lentz. This is a one-shot. It's a $30 book for $15. So you don't have to have anything else. And it's an all-ages book, too, so you can share it with your family. Okay, looks like I have one full set of this. This one is the aforementioned No Heroin. It is amazing. Oh, here it goes, Ed Weird. Gunn, Blanche, Wallace, and Lentz. I was waiting for you guys to pay attention. I did. Is it correct? Is that the correct 4?
Garrett Gunn Dr. Christina Blanche, Kit Wallace, and Dave Lentz.
Yeah, by the way, Dave Lentz is the person in that group I think that gets the least amount of like people talking about him, but the lettering for those books is everything. And he gets a lot of work because he's got a lot of talent, but you probably don't recognize that you're looking at his work because it's that good. It's what a good letterer does. All right, this is our variants for no heroin for number 1, number 2, and 3. The idea of putting them with like a frame behind was the idea of the artist that did the covers, which I'm not going to be able to come up with it. It says Colm on there, so it's Colm. So these are $15 books. So it looks like if you got a full set of these, it would be $45. So how about $20 for a full set? Or I have one extra number 1 here that I would do for $8. Great heartbreaking series. Gogol really went deep for this one. I'm trying to make it easy for y'all, but I also understand life has bills. All right, this is Little Red Ronin. This book has actually come out on the stands. This is the Dream Team. I promise I didn't only choose Fiends, but if you've ever wanted to know, if you see that symbol, that's the 4 colors Fiends, guys. This is Little Red Ronin. This is, I believe, New York Comic Con from this last year variant. Foil on the cover. That's a $40 book for $20. I've got 2 of those available today. I'm going to go through Good Boy. Really rare stuff here. And then we'll do another question for y'all. All right. So this is a Tyler Kirkham variant that only these stores got to do. So it was me, Comic Command Center, Hogjaw Comics, and Wicked Gator, and then also someone to the 4 Color Fiends. This is a metal cover. This is a metal cover. This is $75 book. I will do for half price. I've got only 2 of them available for that. Half of 75 for metal rare variant. And then I've got this book. This is also New York Comic Con variant. It's an all shiny foil cover. It is the number 1 for the 2nd volume with Dr. Christie's favorite character on there. That's Abraham. And it's a $30 book for $15 today, just while the show's going. Out of all the books that I'm offering, this is probably the rarest. This is the Good Boy Thank You variant that only got sent to stores that really bought deep for Good Boy. And of course, it's an homage to the two fun dudes that would time travel. Because it says, thanks for supporting our book, dudes. Because Keanu, get it? Because it's a play on the John Wick series. So that's a $60 book for $30 today. And this is the variant, I think, for C2E2 from Good Boy Volume 2, Number 1. It's really beautiful, a lot of details, like action in this. You can kind of feel them falling in that picture. That's a $30 book for $15. I've got 2 of those for today. And this is the last of the Good Boy variants. This was from a different convention. Let me see if it says still on the back. Fan Expo. This is Fan Expo variant. And that was a $25 variant. Also going to be half seat for this night only. And then here was the trade dress version of the exclusive to just the 4 stores. This is Good Boy number 1. And this one is a $20 book for $10. That is probably my cost on that book. And that is an homage cover. And surprise, there is going to be a 3rd volume of Good Boy Prodigal Son. So you can get all excited about it. This one is volume 3 exclusive preview. This one is also New York Comic Con. That's a $50 book for $25. And that is the end of those. Let's have another trivia question.
So, Dr. Christina Blanche runs what comic book store and where is it located?
I bet y'all know this. If you've ever watched the shows on CBSN, you probably know this question. Dr. Christie was on here for a while. Or if you're local to her shop, you are a lucky person. Forrest Bates is correct. Oh, yeah, Comics in Muncie. You're so good. All right. Only Oh Yeah you haven't been to? You've been to the other ones? This is a great book. This one is Darling number 1. This was the New York Comic Con exclusive. It looks like a Spirited Away homage. That one's a $45 book, doing for halfsies during this show. And then this one is uber rare cover of Darling number 1. That's a $100 book for $50. So pretty. By the way, there's only been one book that they've put out that I have not carried. It was the Murder Kafabe or whatever it was. Kukubabe. That he just put out. He was like, this is the most adult book I've ever done. I was like, probably I can't put it on the rack then, right? He was like, yeah, I don't think so. This was the beginning of their shared universe horror. This one is a really great jump in. This one is A Curse of Cleaver County. This one is the Ash Can exclusive from New York Comic Con. That's a $30 book for $15. And I believe this is also from Fan Expo. This one is a $40 version by David Mack for $20. And then this one is really rare. There was only one of them given to us during this the retailer summit. You get one per store. So that's a one per store variant, $35 book for half price. Or if you want to get real deep, this one is the rare ash can variant, and that one is $20 book for $10. All right, let's do a trivia.
Who covers the lower half of their face in every picture they take?
And was a guest on my show 2 weeks ago. One of their creators. He actually also works for the company. Fourth Space is right. It's Dirk Benning. Bonus points. What is Dirk Benning's favorite dessert? I don't know if it's his favorite food. Chris Rowell! Tim the Toolman, Taylor's neighbor Wilson. Is that his favorite? Oh, yeah, he does. He does look like that. I've seen people cosplay that before where they carry around the fence. It's so cool. All right, Chris, I'll just let you know everything on the board I've been offering at half price. So if there's anything from Source Point Press you've been hankering for, it's your one chance. Is it an ed book? Yeah, it's totally an ed book. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's take our final break and we'll come back and I'll blow through the last of the stuff on this board and then let you guys have one last chance of the goodies. See you guys in a second.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form. What if Hans Gruber from Die Hard had to battle the Joker from Batman the Animated Series in a dance battle? Or who would win in a race between Baby from Baby Driver and Snidely Whiplash? If Austin Powers and Shrek found themselves in a hot dog eating contest, who would emerge victorious? These are the questions we talk about on Nerd Killer Warfare. Debate the most absurd questions you've ever heard in popular culture. Register now by scanning the QR code or visiting bit.ly/EXP casting. Why was Princess Zelda sad after watching a bunch of YouTube videos? She couldn't find a link in the description. We'll stop if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's super easy. Click subscribe and click the bell when you do. And thanks for supporting the EXP.
Welcome back. It's me, Miss Jen, not Jenna, who's way cooler. I'm going to just say thanks to all you guys that come and hang out with us every week, and you support us with your purchases. We're super thankful, and thank you for absolutely sharing and liking us and letting other people know about our channel, and especially you guys that are actual sponsors to us. Thank you so much for sponsoring. You literally make it so that we can make this happen, so appreciate that. That is a Cult of Dracula, or this is Rise of Dracula here. There's a Rise. I'll get to that in just a second. All right, so Ed Weir, you got choices. For the Ash Can, it's a $20 book. You can have for $10. That is New York Comic Con. It's a $30 book for $15. Same book, different variant for $20. Or you can have the retailer incentive one for, the retailer summit one for half of $35. Or if you just want to read the book, let me know and I will go find one on the rack for you. It's just covered price. Okay. This is Rise of Dracula. This is the Ash Can variant from New York Comic Con. This is the second series from Rich Davis's Awesome Stuff. By the way, I'm going to be interviewing Rich Davis next week. So show up for Talking Shop if you want to know what he's up to next. He's got a book coming out from Red 5. So this one, I only have one of. This one is New York Comic Con exclusive from 2021. It is a $40 book for $20. $20 comes top loaded. Let's throw up another. Oh, sorry. By the way, the answer to that question of what Dirk Manning's favorite dessert is ice cream. You can get pretty much anything from him if you give him ice cream. Let's do another trivia question.
Who is writing the upcoming series Nightwalkers?
I might not know this one. Who is doing the Nightwalkers series from Source Point Press? All right, I lied about the rarest thing. So you see this one? This one is Dead End Kids. This one is straight from the creator, Frank Gogol, autographed, and says that it was made just for retailers as a thank you. This is the $150 book for $75. Very rare. Ed Weird is going to guess Cullen Bunn.
And that is correct.
Yay! That was a great guess. All the good horror. Okay, another amazing Frank Gogol series. This was called the Unknown. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've...
Unborn.
Unborn, thank you. Unborn. For fans of like the Power Rangers, these weapons are super special and they all work together, but think of like they're in space. So this one is a gorgeous foil version of this book. I believe it's a New York exclusive. It's a $75 book to have it for half off. Yeah, you might know a little bit about horror. I dig Frank's work too. I want him to come back and give us some more work. I bet she's working on it right now. I need to poke him and see how he's doing. Ship! By the way, you've got 11 more minutes to claim anything on the board because we're doing it halfsies. Halfsies. Warcorns, combat unicorns for hire. This one is, I got to figure out which variant this one is because I only have one of them. This is it. One. Oh, this is my favorite. It has the best quotes on the back. There you go. Those are real quotes. This one is a $50 variant for $25. Ship's eyesight sucks. Does it? Do you want me to? I will show them all to the screen again in my last. Like I'll do because I'm down to the last book, and I'll show you, and then we'll do a recap and finish out all our trivia. This one is New York Comic Con exclusive. We Eat Gods. We Eat Gods from our good friends at Fiends. This one is a $75 book. Take half off. Halfsies. That one's actually really a thick book. I think this is another cult book. How we doing, boss? We're doing great. Oh. This is, I pulled out of the wrong box. This is a schmalky book. This is from Scout. I done wrong. Excuse me's. All right, we're going to ask another trivia question, and I'm going to blow through all these books and see if anyone grabs any here in the last minutes, and we can let you guys get ready for Kyle's awesome show. Kyle and Jay are going to answer the age-old question of, is the fact that you try to tie movies together in a universe, or comics together in a universe, hurt the universe, or make it harder to get into it?
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Haunted Highlands by Dirk Manning stars what musical duo?
Oh, there you go. Haunted Highlands from Dirk Manning stars which musical duo? See, I'll give you extra points for spelling it right. These are really good questions. And for anybody that follows us on the regular, they should all do it. And here comes Ship. Who gets it? Twisted! All right. Last chance. Winchester Mystery House. This is the New York Comic Con exclusive with the fancy pen. That is a $40 book for $20. I'm going to lay them down as I go because I'm going to take off after this and I don't want them to bend. Blind Justice C2E2. This is a 0 issue. I got straight from the creators there. That is a $25 book you can have for halfsies. Christmas Caroline. Some of you guys got the other ones of these. This is the preview, the very special one that we get directly from them. That is a $5 book you can have for $2.50. It is definitely horror. Even though it says Christmas on it, it's a every year they put out a new terror book about the holidays. Oh, he's going to get extra points by saying Monoxide and Madrox. All right, we have another trivia.
Yes. What 3 Source Point Press properties are currently slated to be developed for film? This was on their website, so I figured it's okay.
Oh, all right, Chris Rell, I got your book. I'm going to go and find your little board. There's Rell's. I knew I got, that's Rell, that's Ed Weird. Who had the other Shelter division? I don't remember now. I've got more than one person out there. I can just go back and find it. Bates. Bates. Oh, I think it's already over there. Bates has the other one. All right, first I got that in your part. All right, we got to guess. Good Boy, Winchester House, and something else. LOL. The LOL is incorrect.
While those are great guesses, neither one of those.
None of those is correct. We Eat Gods is coming down from the board. That's a $75 book. You can have it half price. One Last Chance at the Super Rare Warcorns, Combat Unicorns for Hire. $50 book for $25. This metallic, now I'm going to say it wrong again, Unborn.
Correct.
$75 book for half price. Dead End Kids, Suburban Job. This one says they sold one of these at a live auction for $350. It's a $150 book for half price. Brandon wants to get a run to second place. Oh, there were number 4s too. I didn't even see that. I'll get you number 4 so you can read 1 through 4. That makes sense. Okay. 2. I did say I would do them for $2 a piece. I will mark those for you, Brandon. Okay, Edward's going to guess Cold Dead Hands, Cleaver County, and another. Cold Dead Hands, I believe, is correct. Rise of Dracula is a $40 book for $20. Oh, you only need the issue 1. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't even paying attention to what you were saying on there. My bad. I put those back over there. All right, look. Dead Man Hands.
Cold Dead Hands, Curse of Cleaver County, and No Rest for the Wicked, Dead Man's Hand. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Edward.
So the No Rest for the Wicked is a tiny, small print that you would have a really hard time hunting down. It's early. It might be as early as 2012. So good luck tracking it. Does anyone want to look at the slabs? Let me know. Last chance on Good Boy. I'm just going to go through Good Boy, and I'll let you do one more trivia question, and then we got it clear for your show, so you can go get ready. That's the medal. $75. Take half off. That one's $15 at the half price point. That one's $30 at the half price point. It comes with a cool sticker. That one's $15 at half price. That one is $13 at half price. That one's $10 at half price. Nope, we got another show after tonight, but it is not a sales show. That one's $17 and $25. All right, last trivia question, then we're going to clear the board.
What's the name of the production company that has signed on to produce these 3 films?
Oh, that one seems it's going to take research. Yeah, it's Kyle's show. You guys going to be like crazy tonight and harass Jay and Kyle because they're both doing the show. This one might be one that people just don't know. I don't know that I know the answer to this one. Lionsgate? Is it Lionsgate?
No. This one's so hard, I don't think anybody's going to get it. I'm going to go ahead and just give the answer for time. Skibavision.
Oh, awesome. A23.
Scuba.
There it is.
Oh, jeez.
Scuba Vision.
And Ed won, by the way.
Ed wins. All right,
wins.
Ed, I'll put stickers on your backboard. I'll sticker it up for you. Try to find something horror-y. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me, putting up with me, and the fact that I'm not Jenna. She'll be back not next week. You'll have to put up with me again because she's going to be at Dallas. So hopefully she'll have some cool things to tell you guys the week after. But keep her and her family in your prayers. You got sick family members. And I will see you guys next time. Stay tuned to harass Jay and Kyle. All right. Bye, y'all.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.